Oh man, I had to change the whole time thing going on here. What the hell? Ah,
Yeah. What's going on, bro? How are you doing today, man?
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe it'll work now. Are
We're
we live?
live.
Are we live now?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh shit, man. Oh,
Yes. How's it going today,
now
Rod? How are you doing, man?
I'm trying to make sure everything is right. All right, man.
Yo, what's up, guys? Oh, Ruben Guzman, good to see you, brother. Thank you for being here at Comic Jabroni Nation. That's right, hashtag Comic Jabroni Nation for life. Superpower Review says, yo, what's up, Superpower Review? We got MN Comic Books. So, what's going on, MN Comic Books? That's Minnesota, right, buddy? John says, yo, what's up, John? King John Free. Stay puff, my buddy. Sean, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Beta Ray Cosby, what's going on? C Wood, what's up, brother? Newstead. Remy Hugh, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Adrian Panda Awesome 316, good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. Yes, sir, Minnesota. That's right. Rod, my brother, what is going on, dude?
Man, I don't know what happened there, man. I thought I thought I had everything perfectly well, but it wasn't. And I'm here hanging out and just I thought I was live, but I didn't click the live button, man. So everybody.
Hey, how long were we were going for like 5 minutes before we realized we weren't even live. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah. Jeff?
What?
Yes.
I'm right here. Hey, Borinking Comics, brother, what's going on? Good to see you. The dude without fear. What is good in the hood, man? Two Gun Pedro, what is up? Pew, pew. Good to see you. As always, Christopher Babcock, my man. Thanks for being here. Kachung, what's up? Good to see you. Tell Delphia I said hello. Thank you guys for being here.
Dude, Jeff is rocking out a mechanical desk, apparently.
Yeah, I just got it for free from my work. Picked it up. We were cleaning out a law firm, and they were throwing everything away. All these crazy desks, like a lot of them. But I just picked this one up. It's pretty cool because sometimes my butt starts to hurt from sitting down so long. You know, like so this I can like raise it. It goes up to like 51 inches, so I can stand up and let's try it. Let's see.
Oh, go for it, man. Trying out the new mechanical desk. John has. I mean, not John, but Jeffrey. John is in the house, man.
Yes. What is going on? There we go. I'm standing straight up right now. Just chilling.
That is awesome, dude. What's the action figure in front of your face right there? Who's that?
It's a Transformer. He actually, let's see. He hangs from the cord for my fan. So he's just chilling.
Okay.
You know?
Pretty cool.
That's right.
Let's see, man. This is Coast to Coast Comics. Yo, man, thank you all for hanging out with us right now. Sorry about the very beginning. I honestly thought that we were live, but we weren't, man. We're just hanging out in the green room by ourselves. Let's see.
Well, you know, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, of course it does, man. Of course it does. Let me just check my phone. The wifey said, I love you. She said, good luck.
Comics, what's up, brother?
All right, man. Yo, a bunch of people in the chat, man. Thank you all for hanging out with us, man. I want to say something real quick because last week I did a giveaway, and the winner gave him a week. You know how I do, man. You got to reach out to me. It's been over a week. So I still got,
said, screw your box.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know if they subscribe, but they don't watch. So, yes, I got 3 packages. So I guess during the show, I have to come up with something. Jeffrey, maybe you can help me with an idea.
Yeah.
To give out a package for the August giveaway. All right.
Got you. We got it.
So with that being said, what was your read of the week?
Oh, my read of the week. Okay, I got this. We got some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Straight paperback. Krang Wars, Volume 5. First Ninja Turtles comic book I've actually ever read right here. I've been looking at the trades, and I wanted to start with Volume 1, but I couldn't find it. This one looked like one that was kind of like a one-shot-ish type of thing to where I could just kind of jump into it, and it wouldn't really like, I wouldn't have any issues with like continuity or jumping back and forth or anything. But it was good. It's really good. I don't know. Like, I grew up with a Ninja Turtles cartoon, right? Like, and that was it. The cartoon, the video games, action figures, stuff like that. With this being the first introduction to the comic books, I thought it was really good. They go to the planet Neutrino. They're joining up with the Neutrinos, which I actually remember that episode of the cartoon where the Neutrinos come through and fighting Krang and the Rock Soldiers. Like, no, it was good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Seawood. Thank you.
All right. See here. I think someone said something. Better read. Where the better read's comment? I reach out, Rod, but I don't want to reach around. Oh, man.
He doesn't want to give you the old reach around? What?
Oh, man. Well, yo, Jeff, man, my read of the week was Teen Titans. Even though this was not this week's book, it was the week prior. And quick shout out to Longbox Diver for hooking me up. Man, I had to get this book because this book was fantastic. Robin was a certified dick, I have to say. He was kicking Batman's ass left and right. And I don't know if we're going to have any more Robin because he ripped off the R at the end of the issue. And are you smiling too much, huh? Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So, yeah, I know. I already know. So, yeah, man. What's going to happen with Robin? I don't know. But it was a cool page right here, man. Nice little spread.
Who's Robin?
Damien, man.
Oh,
and
Damien.
Batman is like, I love you, man. I love you. That's why I'm not trying to fight you. But we all know
his
that.
freaking daddy's supposed to love him, though, right?
We all know, but Robin he just want to be a certified badass right now, and it explains a lot. We all know what happened to Alfred. You can see it right there, man. Bane, like, pretty much, snap.
Yeah.
But that is my read of the week. Longbox Diver, thank you for telling me about this book 2 weeks ago. I picked it up. It is fire, man.
Yeah, Crazy Guy Comic Song 2 Crazy. Yo, what's going on? We got Sister Jabroni. What's going on? Good to see you and the whole Jabroni family. Tell them all hello.
Sister who?
Jabroni.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Carla. How you doing, dear? Welcome to the show. Nice to see you hanging out with us right now. You guys don't know that's Sister Jabroni. Stop laughing, dude. What the heck, man? We got a chick hanging out with us, man.
Hey, you want to take a shot, man?
I would like to take a shot. We got Miss Sister Jabroni in the house. I got this bourbon, Jim Beam.
Hey, that's what I got, I think. No, it's brandy. It's brandy.
Ooh, Edwin would not approve of that brandy.
It's free, man. You can't hate on
bourbon.
it. It's free. Best price ever.
What's going on here? I see some hearts flying around. I don't know. Ronnie.
Cheers.
No, wait a minute. Hold on.
You're slow.
Not too slow.
What to Comic Talk? What's going on? Thank you for being here tonight. Oh, man, John, I know. Hey, look, check this out, though. I've prepared. I ain't sleeping. These are all my DVDs. I don't have very many, but bam.
Jeffrey's going to be... All right. I'll make sure he'll be fine, Jeff. John, don't worry. I got this covered, man.
Yes, you do, right? Here we go. Right. Cheers.
All right, guys. Woo. Look at Jeffrey's face.
Right.
So here we
It's
go,
hot,
man.
too.
Let's take a quick look at the chat. If you don't mind, one more time, Jeffrey, acknowledge some of the people that are here right now once again.
Yeah. 1-2 Comic Talk. Thank you for joining us. C. Woodard is here. Remy Q Studios. Man, this stuff burns, bro. Beta Ray Cosby, nice to see you. Christopher Babcock, the dude without fear. Thank you guys. Stay Puff. Thank you for being here again. DK Comics and Cosplay Delphia, thank you for joining us.
All right, man. Let's get right to it, man.
Yeah.
So today I was looking at Newsarama, guys. I was looking at Newsarama for some certain news when it comes to comic books. Damn, I wish I had my glasses.
I got mine. I just don't want to.
Superpower review. Rod is going to be on his ass at the end. No, I won't.
I might be.
No, I won't.
I got a Gatorade right here, too, just in case it gets a little rough.
So I see on Newsarama, and this is something that caught my eyes because apparently Marvel is going to have a new character positioned as a breakout star on this not oncoming, but I think is it an oncoming? It's going to be a mini series on this new comic book, Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi?
I was thinking how to pronounce that. So we're going to have a character by the name of Sister Dagger. I saw the picture. She looks pretty cool, pretty hardcore, man. And the first thing that comes to my mind was, how many people are going to start buying like 2 or 3 copies of this book and start flipping them? That's just
everybody. I don't know. I get carried away, so I have to try to control myself. But right now, it's just I'm focused on the Hulk. That's about it. Well, I'm not. I mean, as in a sense, like that's what I pick up 50-cent books with the Hulk on it, stuff like that. I don't go. I don't go crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I'm not trying to.
It got expensive, man. It got really expensive to try to keep up, and it's just at some point I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I'm just like, I can see it right now, man. All these people want to start buying these books and flipping them, but hey, man, that's not my thing. I just whatever, man. So
no, it's cool. Like I don't have any issues with it. Like if that's what somebody does, it's you're ahead of the curve. If that like here's the thing. I've been into collecting stuff. Like it was baseball cards, football cards, this, video games, that, and this is what collecting is. You always have speculators. You always have people driving the markets to try to raise prices up. That's why I used to buy baseball and football, basketball cards. You want to pull that 1 in 1,000 variant signature jersey card out of the pack because it's worth $1,500. And part of the reason it's worth $1,500 is because you got people driving the market and speculating it. Like, I know some people don't like that and they think there's stuff wrong, but like that's just kind of what collecting is,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, hey, I'm with you, Jeffrey. When I bought baseball cards, I still got about behind all this right there. I got binders filled with baseball cards, basketball cards, and I said to myself one day, I'll pass those things on to my kids. I still have kids.
That's how I got most of mine from my dad, right? But it's like he's always got he had like the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, but he had like the $5 Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card instead of like the $150 one, So I got all these cards that they're not worth anything, but like I don't even know, like they're recycling weight. But like, what do you do? Like that's it. That's the way that like things go. It's the ebb and flow of collecting and being a collector. Whether it's toys, I mean, people collect all kinds of stuff: VHS tapes, DVDs, newspapers, magazines. Whatever there is, there's an interest in it, and there's always speculation, and there's always a market for it. So I don't know. I find it hard to hate anybody for having anything to do with that stuff.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. And that's a very good point you just mentioned there. I want to give a quick shout out right now to Stay Puff 1983 did a fantastic show today Guys,
What's up, JoJo?
it was so good. Yo, Georgia, what's up, man? It was so cool, man. He was talking about, of course, we lost the king, Black Panther, and people out there trying to flip books on eBay, and he was talking about that. And not only that, but he had Big Will on the show too, and the one guy on eBay.
1-2 Comic Talk says he likes collecting used contact lenses.
Hey, there it is, man.
I'm sure there's somebody who does.
Collect your way, man. But well, Big Will, I was watching this and it was funny because Big Will is following someone that has like this guy that's trying to sell like pretty much it's all like Stan Lee like signatures and they're all slab, but he wants like one book for like $1 million. He's watching it. I think he said there was like 400 people watching this, and they all said, "Man, we want to see who's the one idiot that's going to buy this damn book for $1 million." It was. So you got a text message, Jeffrey. Check it, please.
Oh shit! Can you hear that? Dang.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can hear it. I know what's going on.
I bet you do.
So, a quick shout out to Stay Puft 1983 right now. He's in the chat. Guys, if you have not seen Stay Puft, Sean is a cool homie in the comic book community from Orlando, Florida. Check his channel out. Go watch the replay. It was fantastic. I was trying to get notes ready for this show and for tomorrow's show. But I'm here like watching Sean. And he had Big Will, and he had two other guys.
Whiting, right?
I'm not too familiar with them, but I'm happy to hang out with them. All right.
He getting called out of the chat too.
Who? What?
John. Man.
Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here, man? Still waiting for my Jose Canseco and Pete Media cards.
Right.
Pete Media. That dude was playing outfield for the Phillies in 1993. The guy was gigantic, could not run, but he could hit. But hey, that's all right.
Yeah.
It's collecting. All right, see people chatting up, man. What's going on? Didn't Agent of Atlas introduce a bunch of people?
Z, what up? Z collects. Good to see you.
Kachung, I'll be completely honest. I'm not too familiar with Agents of Atlas, so I cannot answer that question. Let's see what's going on here. John comments with his Jeffrey's ladies keeps blowing up his celly. It better be one and not many, John. That's all I gotta say. And there you go, Sean. Yeah, man. Check out the replay. Stay Puft 1983. Let me see. Sean, you got the blue wrench. Drop your link if you can. Drop your link in the chat so they could go watch the replay, sir.
I got like settings on this desk. I can press different numbers and it like moves on its own. Check that out.
Boom, Remy Q Studios just subscribed to.
That's too high though.
Just whoa. Jeffrey's disappearing for a minute. But you got new subscribers, Stay Puft. There you go, man.
Bear Island. What's up, Bear Island?
Bear Island in the house. Jeffrey is chilling on his new desk.
Oh, that's the wrong direction. Sorry.
It is, man. In other news, guys, we got 20 people in the house. Man, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe, guys. Hit that like.
Hashtag Comic Jabroni Nation.
Boom, boom. Yes, sir. Hashtag Comic Jabroni Nation. Sure, man. So I seen on Newsarama, Jeffrey, man, where, and these are just things. I just want to talk about the news for a minute. If the guys if the chat haven't heard about the news, but I seen that IDW is allowing comic book retailers that were hit hard from this coronavirus. They're able to, risk-free, just return their stuff back, maybe throughout December, and they'll get like a refund. So these
Why would they want to return it though?
We'll send it back. Just send the books back to IDW, and I think that's pretty cool. And they get their money back for the unsold books. So
thanks, he would.
Cool, man.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I don't know. That kind of sucks that they don't sell them all, but
a lot of people don't collect indie books, So
no, I do know.
So I guess if they order, say 15, then you get 3 people to walk in there and get a couple indie books. So I think that's pretty cool that they're able to get their books back, send them back, and they get refunded. So quick shout out to IDW Publishing for doing that.
They should just make better books so they don't have to send them back. So.
Shots fired! Damn.
I was just saying, that's I've never heard of sending a comic book back for enough, but that's
just make better books.
I don't know.
Hey, I can hear someone in the background in my head saying "hot garbage water."
Maybe that's exactly what it was. Fastest wrench in the West.
Right. So that being said, there was a couple other things. I think one thing I gotta mention is that there's gonna be a very, very special comic coming out. If Sam Tangle's Web was in the house, he would approve of this one because Spider-Man issue 850 will bring back Norman Osborn as the classic Green Goblin. And that issue is going to drop on September 30th. There's going to be a few variants. Mark Bagley is going to be doing one of them. And I saw the pictures, guys. I think it's freaking fantastic.
You're right, Kachung. It could be. I'm going to try and be on my best behavior.
He is on his best behavior. He better be, because if not, he has multiple options right now through text or through.
I think he's talking about drinking, though. He doesn't, watching me make a fool out of myself.
Oh, wait a minute! I got another text message.
Oh, I can't even hear. I can't even hear it with these.
Well, don't worry. You don't have to hear it because we'll let you know the chat. Whenever you hear that thing, that means there's a text message. So that means Jeffrey needs to take a timeout, check his phone. There you go, Jeff. Check your phone, because that's more important than what we're doing right now.
Okay,
right?
It was just my friend. It's okay.
Oh, friend.
Jeffrey, my buddy Jeffrey. He's got the same name as me.
All right, cool. All right, well, we're making sure here.
Yeah, I know it.
But guys, man, I'm looking forward to that Spider-Man 850 issue. It's gonna be freaking fantastic. Man, we got Green Goblin coming back. I remember, just watching, the Spider-Man movies when they brought that Green Goblin and that metal outfit. I'm like, what the hell was that? But now we're gonna have the original classic Green Goblin on the 850 issue. So, guys, I'm looking forward to that one, man.
Yeah, no, that'll be cool. That's a staple Spider-Man character. So to probably have him back would probably be a good thing, I feel like, for the series. Don't you think? Or no?
Yeah, for sure. Maybe your special lady friend will agree with us.
Yeah, no, I was just texting him right now to make sure it's one plural. I only got one.
We got ASM 129, aka Buy Me
Singular.
Comic.
Did I say plural means more than one? I meant singular. It's one. Just one lady.
Right. Yo, what's going on, ASM 129? My friend Mark, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope the twins are doing well too, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you for being out on the show. And once again, I was just reading Newsarama today, and it was another thing that caught my eyes, guys. So I hope everyone in the chat will. Let's see if you guys agree with what they said. Because we all know Jack Kirby. We lost Jack Kirby not too long ago. He would have been 103, I believe. And there was an article, and it lists the top 10 comic book creations. So I want to take that from Newsarama. Again, I'm just saw something I wanted to talk about. And I want to see what the chat thinks about it. So from 10 to number 1, we're just going to scroll down. Jeff is busy on the phone. Don't mind Jeff, guys. He's very happy. I'm glad.
No, you're right. I am. Phew, I mean, it's getting very hot. The more you guys keep busting my balls.
All right. All right, man. Wait a minute. What's this? Jeff is texting
lady, one lady.
Oh, we got Delphia in the house. What's going on, Delphia? How you doing? Wonder what kind of project you're working on now, dear. Wonder what kind of project you're working on. All right. Now let's see here. All right, yo, man. Everyone else hanging out.
Yeah. ASM 129, aka Buy Me Comics 129. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Southern Comic Geek, as always. It's always good to see you. Thank you.
All right. So let's do this, man. I saw this list that they had for Jack Kirby, man. Best comic book creation. So I'm going to start it down from 10 to 1. And I'll mention a comic book. And I want to know what the chat thinks about this. And let me tell you something, man. The last week giveaway, Homeboy did not hit me up. So I'll be giving that away. So guys, I don't have them in front of me, but there's three freaking flat rate envelopes. You get to pick which one, and they're number 1, 2, 3. And then I already told Jeffrey we'll figure out something how to.
Varangian Vigilante, what's up, brother?
We'll figure it out how to give that away.
Yeah, and if you didn't check it out, Varangian Vigilante and Stay Puft just did a video yesterday on Masters of the Universe. So I believe it was on Varangian Vigilante's channel. So you might want to go check that out, especially if you're into Masters of the Universe.
Across the pond, DJ Thurston in the house. All right. So at number 10, all right, Johnny boy, get ready, man. Jack Kirby's best comic book creations. This is coming from Newsarama. I saw this. It's at number 10. Uncanny X-Men. Uncanny X-Men is at number 10.
I need to hear this whole list out and process this all before I.
All right, I got you, Jeffrey. That's a number 10.
If you got Uncanny X-Men at a number, I'm not saying you, but if Uncanny X-Men is 10 of the list, there's got to be some other characters.
Well, yeah, it could get a little better. At number 9. The Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I mean, I buy that. I think he's always been underrated. I'll take 9 on a Jack Kirby list with the Incredible Hulk.
At number 8. Thor. Thor is at number 8 on the top 10 creation.
But is Thor the most powerful Avenger? No.
Wait a minute. Here it is. X-Men came at 10. I'm out. Hey,
kind of my thoughts.
Johnny boy, man, relax, man. I'll bring you on the show right now, Johnny boy.
Yeah.
This is from Newsarama, and that's why I had to throw this out there. This list is kind of crazy, man. But this is where I got the news from. So Thor is at number 8. At number 7, I'm just doing this for the chat. I just want to know what you guys think. Number 7 is Captain America, the Captain America.
I buy that Captain America is ahead of Thor, the Hulk, and maybe the X-Men, but you got him coming in at what? 7?
Okay. You ready? And number 6, the Black Panther. Black Panther. So I have.
When did this list come out and get posted?
Well, I mean,
I'm just curious because
it came out this week. This week,
before or after Chadwick Boseman passed away? Because I feel like that could be a sentimental pick that they have him that high up.
Well, hey, I'm just going from what I've seen today.
Yeah, no, I get you. I'm just curious.
And number 5 is a comic book that I've never read. Chat and everyone in the community. I hope I pronounced this right. Commandi.
Yeah, Commandy. That's
Right.
pretty accurate.
And number 4 is Silver Surfer. The Silver Surfer.
Come on, really?
And number 3, guys. At number 3, we have the Avengers. The Avengers. At number 2, Jeffrey, man, this one. I mean, hey, it's one of those things that I don't know.
I
The
agree
New
with
God.
you.
The New Gods.
What? At New Gods at number 3.
No, at number 2.
At number 2.
Yeah, and
New Gods. Is this like ranked in importance or like the New Gods series? Really? Okay, look. I'm sorry. Keep going.
all right. No, you're good, man. You're good. And look at this. Where's Southern Comedy's comment? He just put a comment up there. Where is it? I'm trying to find it. There it is. Commandi was ahead of X-Men.
Yeah, I'm not sure I have a problem with any of these characters or groups being on this top 10. I'm just not sure I agree with this order so far.
Well, hey, that's why I had to bring it out. Just want to know what the chat is thinking about. All right, and at number 1, ASM 129 just called it. It's got to be. And 4, man.
That makes sense. But I'm sorry. I think X-Men should be number 2 by far. You can't put them ahead of Fantastic Four, but X-Men should be number 2.
I mean, I already know you, Jeffrey, man. You put Hulk at number 1.
Yeah,
right?
but I would. No, I couldn't do that. I'd probably have him at number 3, though, behind Final Fantasy. Every time I hear FF, I want to say Final Fantasy. I have him probably Fantastic Four, X-Men, and then I'd put the Hulk in there, obviously. But like, I mean, I don't know, because I wasn't a collector during the 60s, 70s, 80s. I don't know how popular some of these characters like Commandy and things were, and I love Black Panther, but like I don't think he'd be ahead of Thor. I don't think he'd be ahead of the Hulk, and definitely, I mean, ahead of the X-Men even. Like that's a hard one to sell me on right there. You're right, Sheila. Final Fantasy is great too.
That's a great game. The original game too, actually. PlayStation 1 had 3 discs.
Hey, the only Final Fantasy game, I mean, I have pretty much all of them. Not quite all of them, but I have just about all of them. But the only one I've actually ever beaten was the first one for the Nintendo.
There's a link right there if anyone wants to hang out, especially John. I think John is like, he's got like the cartoon, the smoke coming up here. And actually, he had a great show with No Good Comics.
You got to check that out, man.
That was a great show. I jumped on there late, and I kind of did a screenshot, recorded a little video, put it on my IG story. So, guys, check that out.
Yeah, I agree with John. I think that is hot garbage water.
Yeah. And Edwin's voice, man. You hear that right now.
Yeah. Hashtag Comic Jabroni Nation for life.
Sure. All right. I guess, Jeffrey, I have to gotta control you. I gotta pace you. You cannot have a drink because you could be hanging out with John Collins with kids.
I got Gatorade. I got Gatorade. So.
I need you to be okay when you hang out on this show.
Comics will break your heart.
What is
Thank you for
going
joining
on,
us.
Jennifer? What is up, my dear? Feel free to jump on. I dropped the link. If you want to screw up a little bit, let me know how you're doing, what you've been reading. Anyone who wants to hang out on the show, feel free to do that, man. We're hanging out here. As always, I'm your boy Rod, hanging out with Jeffrey. This is Coast to Coast Comics. One of the longest shows on my channel. Man, we've been doing this for over a year, man. And it's going to keep on going, man.
Yeah, I don't even think people know I have a channel.
You do have a channel. You got a wrench. Drop it.
Drop what?
Drop the link, dude.
Dude, you got it. Cowabunga, dude.
Drop the link, man. Jeffrey's a little. Hey, Johnny Boy,
What?
man. Johnny Boy called himself the turtle.
The turtle.
The subscribes and just go.
Oddball Comics. Thanks for joining us.
Jeffrey's been the one that's been getting subs, man. He's been the one
sub sandwiches.
Well, I'm just saying, dude. He was like 400 and something. Then I checked the other day. He's like 600.
Oh, no, that's an exaggeration.
What the hell is happening? You don't tell me. You're just like, well, you know.
I got like 10 new subscribers.
Like there it is, man. There it is. Oh, wait a minute. Johnny Boy said, Rod, you're welcome to join the sports movies tonight. Man, if we're talking Sandlot, I'll be there tonight, man.
I'll be there.
Is that a song?
Oh, that's Space Jam.
Oh.
I have Sandlot right there.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Ready to rock and
Oh,
roll.
wait a minute. Johnny Boy's dropped the link, man.
Rob Boswell, what's up?
There it is. Look, they're subscribing to you already, Jeff. Look at that. Boom! Right there, man. There it is, man.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
I hope, hey, Jennifer, I hope everything is well out there in Portland with the whole protests and all that stuff. I was watching the Kentucky Kirby not too long ago, and I see there was a bunch of protests going on, but I think everything is fine. So let's hope everyone's being well. Oh, you got a new subscriber again, Jeffrey. I don't hear.
What?
Hey, Jeffrey, what's going on? I don't hear that thing. Did you mute it? And we don't hear your text messages anymore.
Yes.
You don't have to do that. I want to hear it.
Oh, no.
I can find out what's going on.
It's cool. I got you. We're good. Volume backup. Whatever.
Oh man. Yeah. We're just hanging out, man.
Yes, we are.
Jeffrey just put out a video the other day, man, and he was showing up a bunch of great comic books he picked up. Nice little 50-cent books he picked up too, man.
Yeah, for sure. Like, usually I'm late to the party on the 50-cent bins, but this time I got there early, so you got some stuff.
Let's see here. Johnny Boy said he's trying to hide all the ladies' texts.
The lady. I'm trying to hide the lady.
So, man, my notes is it for the show, guys. I mean, my notes look by really, really fast. Right here. I don't know, man. Where we go from here? Hey. Oh, wait a minute. The giveaway.
Yes, the giveaway. How are we going to forget the giveaway?
That's why everyone's here, man.
Yes, if you want to enter in the giveaway, right?
Well, wait a minute.
Wait
a minute. Let me get the packages. And actually, I was able to sort out a stack of comic books, guys. So I got I'm gonna make about 6 flat rate envelopes. I'm gonna pack all these things up, and I'm gonna add them. I'm gonna number them, and that way you guys get to pick which one you want. So I got 3 right now. So last week I did a giveaway, and the person I won never got back to me. I'm not gonna reach out to you. If you subscribe to me, you should be watching the video. So let's get to.
What's going on, everybody? Rod had to leave the show. He couldn't handle it anymore, so I'm taking over. I'm just kidding. Sorry, guys. Silence. Silence bothers me.
There we go. We'll do this again. So we got 1, 2, 3, and their number.
What are you talking about right now?
Now the chat is going to win the one from last week that the person did not claim. So.
Oh yeah.
And if the person gets back to me, at least I'll have something else packed up. But yeah, man. So I got 3 packages. They're number 1, 2, 3. And let's see here. How do I do this? Let's see.
I don't know how many people are watching.
We got 23.
What if we say pick a number? What if we say pick a number between like 1 and 100, and the first person to pick the number you think of wins?
All right, give me 1 second right now. Let me think of a number. Trying to think of. Okay, I got a number.
You got a number?
Very special number.
Okay, right now, everybody, put the number you're guessing in. Let's talk about Funko.
And you get to pick which package, 1, 2, or 3. I got them labeled.
What's going on? 4. John says 4.
No.
Christopher says 47. Matt Woods says 89. JoJo says 3. Delphia says 23. Jennifer says 27. Oddball says 69. Joey Bag of 7 says 17. Kachoon says 73. Joey Bag of 7 says 27. Jennifer 42. John 22. Christopher 9. Delphia 35. Joey Bag of 7 28. Kachoon 52. John 3. DK 50. Ben 35. Joey 29. 7. 22. 55. 44. 91. 11. 37. 17. 37. 24. 37, 62, 21, 43, 31, 69, 54, 21, 13, 78, 89, 85, 19, 12, 55, 98, 72, 66, 24, 29, 18, 98, 56, 67,
got
85.
Seen it. Mad Mike Comics.
Bam, Mad Mike, what is up, brother?
14. That is that number is gonna boom. Right there, my brother, man. There it is. So,
I actually have his address.
Huh?
I have his address.
All right, cool. So, man, Mike, right now, what I need from you is, Rob Oswald for 69. You gotta tell me which one you want, 1, 2, or 3. I will tell you this: some may be heavier than the others, so. You got to pick which one, and I will send this out to you. Hopefully, either Monday or Wednesday. I got to get the wifey to do the dirty work. I hate the post office. So, you know how to reach me at. I got my email in the description below. If not, you can reach me on IG, and I'll pay for shipping and all that. But you got to tell me which package you want right now.
The immortal Biggie Shack, what is going on, brother? That guy, Deezy, thank you guys for being here. Rob Boswell, I don't know if I got you, but I'm getting you now. Thanks for joining us.
Biggie. Our great kid icon. Biggie Shack.
Yo. Oddball Comics, thank you for being here.
All right, so I'm still waiting for him to tell me which package he wants. Did I miss that or not?
I don't know. Look, Mad Mike, did you come? He said, Mad Mike, what package you want? 1, 2, or 3, Mad Mike? All right. Well, as long as he lets us know by the end of the show.
Sure.
Hey, what time, John, are we doing that show? Is it right after this? No,
a few more hours to go, buddy.
I think he said it's like 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 2 looks the oh. Rob, yeah, but Mad Mike says he wants number 2.
Oh, all right, number 2 it is, man. All you gotta do is send me
8 p.m.
your mailing address, and that's it right there, number 2. So, Mad Mike.
Yeah, maybe just to make sure he gets it. Sometimes I forget a lot, but I have it just in case.
Right, I'm gonna just put MN for you right there. MM. Hit me up with your mailing address. This is a light one. I mean, other one's gonna be a little thicker. We're 46 minutes in, guys. I got
46. We spent the first 15 backstage thinking we were live.
Well, what?
Right? Oh man.
Yeah, man, for sure. There it is, Johnny Boy dropping the time for his show. We talking about movies and all that good stuff.
That's so I don't forget.
That week, man. I can't wait to hang out.
Yeah.
I gotta keep Jeffrey on on a red flag because he's got a long ways to go.
What?
I'll take a little something for you, sir.
Party like a rock star.
All right. I don't hear any more texting. I guess. I
thought I turned it back up. Let's see. It says the ringtone on. Yeah, man. Maybe because I just left it open.
Man, we're just here hanging out, man. I already did what I had to do for the show, man. I got a giveaway going out. That's going out to the community. We talked about the comic book news, man. And we talked about our read of the week. It's going to be, I'm going to be hanging out tomorrow, guys, on the Shout Out Show. We're hanging out with Tacoma Comics and his son. We're having our life with 2 YouTubers, Rena and Cade. They did some milestones this past weekend, so you do not want to miss what we're going to be talking about. Actually, it's going to be like a reunion from a month ago, and we're going to find out how they've been doing, how their channel's been growing, how the podcast for Nathaniel's been doing. So it's going to be pretty cool just to hear these guys again. If they get bored, they probably jump off the show, but
that's what I usually do. I just jump off when I get bored.
Oh yeah, that's how we all do. Let me see here, man. Let's see what chat's got going on. Ranger and Vigilante. How much will break your heart? You never know what you're going to get, Rod, on a Rod stream. Once he actually was without a shirt.
What? You took your shirt off
like
on
a deer in the headlight. Yo, man. BB, man, you want to jump on? Here it is, man. Vervanchi and Vigilante, like no one knew him, but when he came on the Shout Out Show, the guy is like he's a handsome dude, man. He's got like this perfect hair, not like me. Everyone's just like, "Who's this guy?" My wife was like, "Oh, who's that guy?" I already told him, man. I was like, "He's handsome. What the hell?" He likes some Conan. He go to that chopper, Just M1 boys. Get to that.
Oh, that was Arnold. I get it now.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yes, Arnold.
Just joking around, just goofing around. Got any comic books on your pull list for next week? You got a list for next week?
No, but I got what I got this week.
Oh.
You just asked me what I read, and I showed it. Oh. I don't know. I forgot what I got.
Reggie Bellina's in the house, man. Let's talk about Bunko, man. Check out his channel.
I have like 2 Funkos. But I got Die, issue number 13.
That was John's favorite read of the week.
I got Guardians of the Galaxy, issue number 6. Thor, issue number 6. Got some Sagio Jimbo. And then I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Was this 102? Yeah, 102, 103. And then both of these are 104, just cover A and cover B. That was my pull. That was my haul this week.
Just looking at the chat. Icon section boys are studs, man. Look at Johnny Boy. Look at Johnny Boy. I'm ashamed of my read of the week. No, Johnny Boy was digging a DC book this week, man. But he read Die. He was so looking forward to reading Die, and it was probably a hot garbage. So
you can't hit a home run every time at the plate, you know.
Oh, Thurston, Variantia, and Vigilante, Roddy is the heart and soul of this community. No, man, we're the heart, all of us, man. We build this together. Thank you for the kind words, sir. Thank you for the kind words, man. And actually, those are the comments, Jeffrey. I don't know if you feel like I do when I see comments like that.
Like I do. Is that who is that? Pete Townsend?
Mm-hmm. Well, when I see comments like that, either through the chat or a DM, I feed off it, and that's where, like, at times I don't want to do a show, but that's what motivates me to push forward to do a show. So I want to say thank you, man, especially from across the pond, man. That is freaking crazy, man. Let's see here. I couldn't go to the shop this week. Is there any good pools? Yo, this week, there was a couple. What did I read? You went indie books. Firepower, that's a good one. I'm going to read something a little different. Chew, CHU, that's through Image Comics. And actually, I had the opportunity to hang out with Johnny Boy, John Comics with Kids. Thursday, I have a video on my channel. We talked about certain books. So you probably use that. Maybe help you out a little bit of the books this week. Why are you shaking your head, Jeffrey?
Because I got nothing to say.
That's all right. I know you. I know you're busy too.
Yes, man. Yeah, I know. I don't even know what's coming out this week yet. You guys are always so far ahead of me. I just kind of like my pull list is kind of set in stone right now, and then I just kind of am a scavenger of whatever books are left on the shelf by the time I get to the store. So, like, I only had like 3 books on my actual pull list this week: Wonder Woman, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Thor. But Thor was supposed to come in like 2 weeks ago, and it just finally came in. So it wasn't even supposed to be like on my pull this week. But I don't know.
Immortal Biggie Shack is talking about Nail Biter. That's by Joshua Williamson. Man, I've been digging that one too. Bunch of serial killers, and that's based out of Portland. So that's a great indie book, guys. If you want to read something, and he said it right there. Everyone is a serial killer, pretty much. Yeah, man, for sure. Playing in the house, man. What's going on?
Cereal is so good.
Oh,
man.
serial killer.
Dude, like some Captain Crunch. I love Captain Crunch. That's some bomb. That's bomb right there.
God, I haven't had damn cereal in over freaking 20 years, man.
What are you're missing out on the good stuff, bro?
Well, I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of milk and cereal. As a kid, I did that a lot. But
almond milk, please. Some almond. I'm allergic to soy.
I heard a notification. Check the phone, sir. Check the phone. Don't ignore it. Don't ignore it, man. It'll haunt you.
I'm not. You good?
Better grab that phone. If you don't,
it's in my hand. It's in my hand.
All right. So acknowledge it.
I am. I'm working on it right now.
All right. Well, there you go. Good. That's it, Jeff. Acknowledge your text and just keep doing what you're doing. Because
I
if you
am.
don't, listen to the old man, man. Listen to the old man.
I listen to everything you tell me. Like, remember, I couldn't figure out how to use freaking Instagram the other day. I listened to you. I got it working. We're good.
All right, man.
Fruity Pebbles are good. Fruity Pebbles are good. Oh, Apple Jacks. I forgot about those. They still make those? Those are popular.
You know what? Now we're talking about cereal. Cereal is not the same like it used to do back in the day, man. Nowadays, you open a box of cereal and it's all air.
Oh, I know. What about the toys? Remember when they used to have toys in there?
Yeah, I used to flip the bag upside down just to take it out. My mom used to kick my ass for doing
All
that.
the time. All the time. Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. I got a text message.
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought it was. No, excuse me. It's not a text message. I thought it was.
Oh, whew.
It was just a thing.
I thought I was in trouble for a second.
Yo, man, we're hitting that hour mark, and my phone won't generate.
Time flies, man, when you're taking shots.
Well, time flies when you're busy, either on the phone or talking to the chat.
Yes, yeah, man. Don't forget about that giveaway. We gave that thing.
I already got it, man. I got this covered. Next thing you know, I'm going to give this box out, and then the winner from last week that did not get back to me, he's going to be like, "Whoa, where's my package at?" I'm going to be like, "Well, you sold out."
Yeah, send him some, toenail clippings in the mail, then. He'd love it, I'm sure. But for being late, you miss out, man.
Oh, hey, well, I don't have to use a flat rate envelope. I could just use a regular.
They saving you money already, man.
Well said.
Frosted
Yo,
Flakes.
Jeffrey, man. If anyone would, damn, we got a bunch of people still hanging out. If you guys want to hang out,
God knows why.
Hell, man. But I want to watch some. Hey, shut your pie hole.
Hey, back in the day, they used to have Frosted Cheerios. I don't know if they still do. They might. The Frosted Cheerios were so good. Man.
Yeah, let me tell you something. We're talking about cereal, yo.
Yeah.
My family wasn't that poor, but my dad would buy the regular cornflakes, and
he put a pound of sugar on them, bro. It's good.
To use all the sugar, and at the very end, oh my God, there was so much sugar.
It's so good, right? That's the best part about it.
So good, and my mom would get mad because there's no sugar for their coffee. Man,
drink your coffee black. You tell them, suck it up. Just kidding. Oh man, I used to eat oatmeal and cream of wheat. That was my parents always. I hate that stuff. It's so gross. But I'd have to put a pound of sugar in it, just like my Kool-Aid. You're supposed to put a cup of sugar in a Kool-Aid.
The worst, dude.
No, you just got to put a bunch of sugar in it. And it's great. It's great.
Wait a minute. We got someone who wants to hang out for a few minutes, man.
Oh, can't imagine who that would be.
He's been hanging out. He's popped on the show a few times, man. He is one of the coolest homies in the comic community. If you're Let's Explain, that means we got Jason, comics in the house. Man.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what's going on,
man?
Good to see you.
You guys are chatting cereal, and I was like, man, I haven't had cereal in a while too, Rod. But I also, Jeffrey, I love that almond milk. Ooh.
Right, dude.
Good.
I'm allergic to soy, so I used to drink that, but it just screwed me up. But the almond milk is really good, man.
I'm a big cinnamon toast crunch guy, man. I love cinnamon toast crunch, dude.
Yes.
Well,
I can eat those dry.
Yeah,
Fly Fox Pro.
Yeah, you're right, man. Good call. Yeah, this is a really good dry. Also, the Reese's Puff cereal. Oh, that's good too, man.
It is, man. As a kid, Lucky Charms was my go-to thing. But that was just because the marshmallows. The rest of it sucks.
My brother used to pick those out. He'd eat them dry, watching TV, and then I'd pull me a box and just be just the other stuff. I'm like, man, what is this?
Dude, Tricks. I love Tricks.
Oh yeah,
dude. Good, man.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, what would you guys do if you could cross breed cereals? You know how there's General Mills and then there's Post you know, they're two different companies, but they kind of make some similar stuff, but different stuff. You know, like Golden Grams mixed with like, I don't know. I'm trying to think what would go good with honey. You know?
Oh, dude, like some s'mores or like Cocoa Puffs or something, maybe. Like,
yeah, they need to do some real crossovers, dude.
Man. This guy was crazy, man. We grew up together. His name was Nick, and we lived right down the street. So me and my brother, my older brother, we used to stay at the parents' house. And this guy was like, I got 3 cereals here. He had like cornflakes, sugar grams, and this. He'll just put everything in a bowl and just put milk. We're like, what are you doing, man?
Just mix everything in one.
He won't eat it. And we dared him one time to eat dry cat food.
Oh no!
He said he smelled it and he was just like,
tastes like chicken or fish.
And he just like took 2 pieces. He thought he was eating cat food.
When I was in elementary school, fools used to bring those bags of top ramen and eat it raw.
When the first Nintendo ever came out, we used to blow the disc and pop in it and the slam it. That's when we were. That's how old we were.
Yeah.
But he ate dry cat food. He was like, it's not that. He ate dry cat food. I swear on my life, man.
That's hilarious.
Story, man.
That's like that friend you go to like if you and your friends go to lunch or whatever in high school, and then like you'd start putting sodas. Like they had that one for they get all the sodas. You know, it was called suicide or whatever back then. You know, they get all the sodas in one drink, man. You always had that one friend, man, that did that. That's crazy. He did that with cereal.
Look at Johnny Boy. I'm texting.
Oh, jeez. Let's see this. Yep, he is. He says, now your phone is blowing up, too. Hey, I got to show you this, guys, real quick. I got this Super Shredder.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
I got this glare going on. Glare. There we go. I'm trying to get that glare out of there. But Super Shredder came in.
Oh,
super stoked, dude. He's jacked. But I was super stoked to get this because I missed my chance to buy it when it was immediately launched. It sold out in like less than a minute. I saw it on eBay for like twice as much, but that was like less than I would have paid for it anyways. You know what I mean? Like I was just so stoked just to have this. His little hands like popped out a little holder, so I got to put those back in. I might play with him for a little bit, you know, adjust his torso. His torso's a little crooked, so. But yeah, so I'm stoked to get that. I had to show you guys to know Jeffrey's a Turtles fan, man.
Yeah, I just got this. I won. You can't see me. I won this Casey Jones and the slashed foot soldier.
Oh,
I won that from JoJo Flicks and Comics.
Oh, hell yeah. Cool. I love JoJo. That's awesome.
Yeah, she's cool.
Oh, JoJo's in the chat. What's up, JoJo?
Damn, I had to put some more turtles.
JoJo got the
Jeffrey, check your phone. I heard it beep again. Make sure you acknowledge the text. If you don't, you'll pay for it.
Super Shredder Gang. That's right, JoJo.
Yeah.
See what, dude? They're on eBay for like $60, dude. You got to get one, man. They were on sale originally for like $30, and I would have paid like $75 for one, man. So when I saw it on $60, I was like, "Yep, buying." I think there's still like 5 left of them, like on eBay. So like, get one, dude. They're awesome. I do not regret buying that.
Awesome. Oh wait! We're all getting text messages now.
John.
Oh man. Yep, that's Johnny Boy.
Oh yeah.
Can't see, but I love you too, big guys. Blowing up, phones blowing up.
Well, you know, sometimes.
Boy, man. Now that we got our homie right now with us right now, man, Miss Explain, man. Yo, what you been picking up lately, dude?
Oh man, dude, I've been buying like a lot of indies from like the '90s. Like this one's from 1990. Daniel Klaus Poussey. As those like a fictional writer of like, you know, it's like a character he made up that went through the comic book ringer of like maybe writing for a hypothetical fake made up Marvel and then go into like a fake made up like indie kind of writer group after that, and then it went to like an artistic kind of savant indie group above that. Then he went back to like the regular Marvel one, and it's just funny seeing just like attitudes of fandom and different like classes like that, you know. And it's a really fun read. It's just so good. It's full of inside jokes. Like it serves him when he started out writing comic books. and he's like went to a con to promote his stuff, but like of course everyone just goes to like the big two, and he's there by himself trying to promote his book, and no one's at his table, and you see it in the panel, he's like next to the men's room, like it's just funny seeing that kind of weird situations like that. It's just people in the background with like their butt cracks hanging out, it's just like pure like con stuff we've all seen, and you don't really like. It's not even said in the comic, but if you you notice it in the panels, it's really fun. And then same thing, I've been buying all the Dan Clouse stuff. His other book is David Boring, and also Like Velvet, Cast in Iron, and that's all from his 8-ball comic stuff. But this is all like just like 1990s, 80s indie comic stuff. I've been really into. But yeah, and then also today, Mail Day, got Witches cover number 1 from Sean Gordon Murphy, autographed by Snyder over here. And that just got options, so a lot of people are buying Witches number 1. So I had to buy this variant cover by Sean Gordon Murphy. And then also I have Static coming in number 1 because they're bringing back Milestone Comics, so that's coming. And then also I got today Icon, which is from also Milestone Comics issues 1 through 5. They're all sealed in the big poly bag, so pretty excited for that. Because
speaking of, if you're looking for a copy of Static, man. Check the discount bins, check the back issues, because
dude.
I mean, I swear, like a year ago, there was 30 of those in the 50-cent bins at my local comic book shop.
Now they're going for like $50, $100, dude. Yeah, they're going for a lot now.
I was looking for them yesterday when I was there, and they weren't there anymore. But I mean, that's a book that I think if you kind of be patient with and look around for, you can find it probably
really slept on,
price,
man. Really slept on because for a while it's always like DC was always teasing about bringing back Milestone, and then they couldn't because they messed up legally. They tried to bring it back behind his widow's back, wrongly, and then they're like, "Oh, we've always been a Milestone fan. We love Milestone," but meanwhile they're doing shady stuff behind the background, So finally, I guess maybe they came to agreements and lawsuits are settled, and they're actually going to bring back Milestone. So be cool to see Static and his whole gang, Icon, and on those. I want to say don't sleep on his other crew besides Static. If you're bringing back Milestone, you want to get the Superman Icon, which is the first character before Static. So like easy go, man. So I'm excited about all that. I'm trying to think what else I ordered, man. I ordered a lot of stuff on eBay recently. I think more Witches covers number 1s because Scott Snyder said he optioned that recently. 4 Kids Walk Into a Bank also got optioned by Matthew Rosenberg. So I picked that up number 1. Trying to think what else, man. There's a lot of eBay purchases, dude. What are you guys getting?
Shit, my pull list it varies, man, because like I want to like support the LCS with my indie books, and then I do that. But I got 2 shops, but one shop that carries more indies than the other.
Oh.
So, but man, where do I start when it comes to my pull list? Because I still have
everything. Flash, Daredevil.
Nice.
Well, those are just my regular books, man. Of course, I gotta have my damn DVD, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because you get that's why I said everything. You get a stack like twice a week, like of all your books.
Yeah, I've seen the stacks, bro. Those are thick.
My main books, man. I get those on pre-order just to save a buck or few. So if not, because every week I could drop. Oh man, my wife is gonna watch this. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna know right now. I could drop 30, 45 bucks every Wednesday. And the monthly thing is like you add another zero to it, so probably like 100. So
keep adding zeros.
so that's where because man, I gotta support the LCS, but it's
I agree.
Like,
yeah, man.
Then when I watch the shows and things like that, it's like, man, you gotta read that book, and that's why I'm like, I watch the community. If they recommend a book, like Longbox Diving did with the this book, Teen Titans Manual number 2, I was like, I didn't pick it up, but I was like, well, damn it, I gotta do it now. And I just like sent a message to my friend.
Because Robin ripped off the R, right? Is that what happened in that one?
He did, dude. Yeah. He ripped that Joker R. But it was crazy, man. I mean, look at this. This artwork is fantastic.
Wow, that is good. That's a great splash page. Double splash page?
Yeah.
Man, that is nice.
Yeah.
It is a thing of beauty, man. but Robin just kicks his. He just kicks his what?
But that's because Batman lets him.
You're right.
Yeah,
Right.
Let's be real.
Batman felt bad for being a bad dad for the whole entire Tom King run.
Yeah.
And then you got right here where they snap, where Bane is right there. So it shows you what happened recently, and all that is just triggering Damian.
Man, that is nice art, dude. I slept on that. I got to pick that up now.
Yeah, and then when he rips the R, it is he just hands it to him.
Wow.
Like, here it is, man. I'm done.
I wonder what he's going to become. If he's going to become a different costume or hero.
So isn't there a time? Okay, I don't know Batman very well, but I was watching like a cartoon or an animated video of Batman, and like Damian like disappears for a while, right? Like he goes off and becomes like a doctor, like some crazy like surgeon and stuff like that, right?
Maybe
right?
I missed that on that. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so I was thinking maybe that's I don't know much about Batman.
I feel like DC is going to reboot soon after Death Metal, so I feel like now's the time for them to do like anything they want. Before the reboot, you do whatever you want. You can kill Alfred. You just go balls to the wall. Do whatever you want to do, man. Act crazy. Have characters not acting like themselves because it's all going to get erased. Start over, brand new number ones. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't know if that's for sure. They haven't said that yet, but
why not keep trying? Why not just keep trying until you find something that like is like people are really enjoying, like, right? Like,
yeah. Bring up Rick Grayson. They finally brought Rick Grayson back. Now he's finally Dick Grayson again. He's under Joker's control in the Joker War, tie-ins and Nightwing and Batgirl, and that's all kind of disjointed too. Because I think Joker meets up with Batgirl and Nightwing, and then the other one is just Nightwing. It's all kind of it's like they're not talking to each other while writing stories, but they're all like tie-in. That's fine, whatever. I guess it's all going to be rebooted. I think so. Pretty cool though, man. I think that's fun. It's Dick Grayson has had quite the journey, and with Robin. Let's see what happens with the little dude.
Yeah, I'm just like I read that. Actually, when I got to the page where Batman's just like not fight, he's just not fighting, and Damian's whipping his ass. And he's just like, why won't you fight? He just goes, I love you. You see Batman's face so sad. And then Damian's like, boom, just still going at it with him.
I got to pick that up, man. That looks good, man. That art looked amazing.
Yeah, it's fantastic artwork. So you're an indie guy. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, man, I am. I mean, I loved, of course, when I got into comics was initially, I want to say 4 years ago. As a kid, I was into it, but then took a long break until recently. And I was like, okay, well, I used to play I was in a metal band that broke up, and I was like, all right, well, what used to make me happy as a kid? It was always music. The next thing was like comic books. I used to like comic books a lot, so let me start buying comic books and catch up on continuity and see where I should pick up. So I watched a lot of YouTube. I was watching Comics Explained. That's why my name comes from that. and so like I caught up on continuity and how things were and where they are now. And then I was like, oh, there's a book coming out called Metal. I was like, that's up my alley. I used to play in a metal band, so let me get Metal and then Doomsday Clock, the sequel to Watchmen, the greatest comic ever written. So so naturally I was picking up Doomsday Clock and Metal. That got me into it, man. And so now, like with Death Metal, I've been super stoked, been buying all those, even though it's really silly and totally different from what it was before. I'm still liking that, but yeah, man, I've really grown into being just an indie guy. Really, I really appreciate the format of comic book writing, the storytelling, and anything possibly happening. It doesn't really necessarily have to be just about like the capes, the heroes and villains and things like that. But it's fun to talk about this stuff with your boys because they're reading those stories too. So it's fun reading things that other people are reading. So you have that connection. That's fun. And there's still good writers and good art happening. Chip Zdarsky, you know what I mean? But indies is taking over my life now because I feel like everyone shouldn't have to be like what comic books is so vast and storytelling and publishing lines and everything. But why does everyone have to be like Marvel and DC salesmen? Everyone's always talking about Marvel and DC. But meanwhile, there's just so much going on. And like this guy, the Daniel Klaus, his like early stuff, man, those are going really expensive, hard to find number ones and stuff. Like flippers and like people that are doing that like on the side, like they're sleeping on those old indies, man. They're missing out. So I'm trying to snatch those up before it gets like caught on. You know what I mean?
I agree with you 100%, Jason. When you said about the Cape Crusaders, and it's an escape.
Yeah,
And
yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
I dig it, man. I dig it. That's why like AWA been putting out
Yeah, great
great
stuff, dude.
great comic books, and a lot of people been like hanging out with the writers and the artists on their channels. I mean, these guys they're so easy to hang out with.
Yeah.
I mean, Bad Mother.
Axel Alonso. I was surprised to see him on Lost in Comics channel. Like that dude, he should be like the publisher head for Marvel. I was like, oh wow, like he's really going for it. He's just spreading himself out and willing to talk to anybody about it because he's passionate about comics, man. That's awesome. That's what it should be about. Like if you're gonna own a publishing line, be passionate about it and own it. And make stuff like besides superhero stuff, they make a horror comics and they have a whole entire horror section now. Like they're doing it up, man. They're doing it great, and I love seeing indies like thrive like that. And when you go into the comic book store, people are like, when we had like the first COVID lull, and there's like, oh, there's no more Marvel or DC coming to comic book stores. Like, what are we gonna do? Comics are over. I was like, dude, like your comic book stores are still open. Like when you walk into your comic book store, it's not a museum. That stuff is supposed to go home with somebody. Like buy back issues. If you want to save your local comic book store, save your LCS, buy back issues, buy indies, so that they don't have to rely on the business model of Marvel and DC. You know what I mean? Like they're stuck to their stuff because everyone buys the stuff. But if they don't buy that stuff, then it's totally different game, dude. Like, so like buy indies, buy back issues. Stop buying so much Marvel and DC. If you're gonna buy Marvel and DC, buy the cool stuff that everyone's talking about that you like Chips of Darcy Daredevil. Like new Batman's fun for me. I like Batman. It's so I don't know, man. Buy whatever, buy what you like. But I'm just saying, if you want to change how things are, then you do something different.
Yeah, no, I highly recommend supporting your local comic book shop. There's a few here where I live, and they're all just kind of, I don't know, jokes of a store. You know what I mean? eBay prices, stuff. Yeah, so there's one that takes care of me really well that I go to. I try to buy back issues. Yeah, try to buy some back issues, whatever, off of the wall they got. Any little bit helps your local comic book shop, because I mean, sometimes we forget. Sometimes we think that people might be doing great because they own a business, but really, like, comic book shops are one of the hardest businesses to keep open. You know, so if you have a place that takes good care of you, try. I mean, I'm not saying give them all your money, but I'm saying like try to give them as much of your business as you possibly can, because those shops so many times are here today, gone tomorrow.
Right. I think it's anything with physical media.
Read Old Man Hawkeye.
Yes, please read Old Man Hawkeye. It's awesome. John and I love Old Man Hawkeye and Old Man Quill. We're big supporters of the Old Man universe, dude. We love that stuff. And also the new Hawkeye book by Rosenberg just ended. Pick those issues up, man, because they're good. Yeah, dude, and it's same thing with any physical media, like record stores, dude. Like they were hurting for a long time, and then all of a sudden vinyl got this huge resurgence where now you can find vinyl records in Walmart and like Target and stuff, dude. Like, and Target exclusives. Like records are so big. I mean, I've been collecting records forever, like, but it's anything like collectors are like physical objects, man. People like their steelbook Blu-ray DVDs, their comic books, their video games. Some people like to buy the cases and statues and things like that. Humans like to collect things, and when you have that certain group, it only makes sense to have your store sell all that stuff in one. I hope and I think we will see more comic book stores combining like comic book records, DVDs.
They're just going to become retro stores.
Board games, not even so much retro, because that can simply is current as well. True. It's current as well. But I think any physical object, you're going to see it all in one store now. And if you're a store that's smart, you should have all that stuff, all physical objects for all your collectors to get everything in your one place, not just comics. You're leaving money on the table just having comics, not just records. You're leaving money on the table just having not just board games. Like have it all in one, And if you're going to open a store, do it right.
Like, I know you go into a comic book shop and typically you see, like, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon cards, you see, like, your Diamond figures and things like that. So I think it's slowly going that way, because there's a few video game stores, like retro video game stores that I go to that sell comic books and action figures and things like that. So I definitely think that is going to be the way of the future, just because, like, it's becoming more of, like...
So Welcome Comics, just talking about you, bud.
Like we all have different things. It's all about what reminded us of our youth. Like like I got the action figures. I got
same.
I got the old school video games. You know, I got I like comic books from the '90s when I was collecting. You know, like I know some people like the really old stuff. I like the stuff that makes me feel like I was 10 years old walking into a comic book shop. You know, it's like it's just
well said, Jeff. But I want to mention something real quick. What Jason said about the LCS, and you can go back and buy back issues. When the whole coronavirus started, I went to my LCS. No one was there. You know, I bought a few books, and I actually grabbed some of the, some books that were on the wall.
Yeah.
And you can see that. I mean, the owner was like, you could tell he was kind of down. I seen people that walked in there, did not buy a comic book, but bought a T-shirt.
Oh, nice.
Bought a T-shirt just to support the shop.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. I would never forget that. And I go there now, and I talk to him. Dombrowski's right here in Winter Haven, Florida. And I'm just like, how's business? And you can see he's happy, business picking up. So that's pretty cool. Here a text message coming through on Jeffrey. You might want to check that, sir. It's not me, but that's a very good point you Jason, sir.
Yeah, man, it is important to pick up back issues, and I've been reading a lot of stuff like that. I've been reading. I mean, it's hard to find it physically, so I gotta read it digitally. And thanks to Comic Head 84, dude, he lets me use his password for DC Universe, the app, so I got to read old school comic books. And I gave him my Hulu passwords. I don't know if he even uses my Hulu, but I've been using the DC stuff to watch DC stuff, TV shows, and read old comics. But I've been reading the old school like Sandman universe, like Wesley Dodds, the detective dude with the gas mask and like the gun that has like smoke knockout gas. I love old characters like that, like Slam Bradley, the first detective in Detective Comics, man. Like, I love that old school stuff. So I've been trying to read that stuff, and you can read that in DC Universe, some of this stuff. So, yeah, shout out to Comic Cat 84, dude. I love that guy.
Yeah. And, quick shout out to Lawson Comics, man. Thank you, God. Thank you, Chris, and thank you for hanging out, man.
I had something to say, but I forgot. So.
I'm sorry.
You're busy. You're busy. We understand.
Oh,
sir.
I remember what I was gonna say. No, like Comixology has released like all Black Panther digital media for free. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
dude,
if you're looking for that, go check out Comixology because they're doing a tribute to Chad Boseman. So.
That's super cool of them to do that, man. You know,
I agree, man.
When Comixology first started, comic book stores went in a huge panic. They're like, "We're done. Physical comics are done. Digital's going to take over. We're done. You can't do this to us." And you find out like no one really cares, dude. People still buying so many physical comics. Like, you know, it's a whole entire different demographic. You know, completely. And you know, you have those people that are buying digital because they can't reach a comic book store. They don't have one in the area, so that's awesome. Still spread the love of comic books that way. You know. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I'm kind of like, dude, it's so hard for me to like, if I owned a publishing line like AWA, I'd be so tempted to put out all my comics digitally for free. And I feel like that would hurt comic book stores at one point because like, oh, how are you going to do that to us? But then I'd maybe give them a discount to give it cheaper or something. But like, I almost feel like comics and what we're doing is such like a privileged hobby where it's like, we have this extra money to buy comics and not a lot of people even have jobs, you know? So I always feel like bad talking about that stuff, dude, you know? So I feel like comics should be for everybody, man, you know, and you got to have some free stuff out there for people. So I think, dude, spread the word of getting Black Panther for free. They're great books, dude. So at least spread that around, man. That's great.
Yeah, you mentioned Black Panther, and I was watching Stay Puft 1983 show earlier.
Love that, dude. Love that guy.
And the way people are trying to flip Black Panther stuff after we just lost Black Panther, I think check out Stay Puft 1983. And I texted him. I said, I need to talk about this. And go watch his show that he had today. But it's true, man. The guy just passed away. We just lost the Wakanda master, the king.
What do you guys think?
That people trying to flip books like that,
man. Yeah. What do you guys think is going to be like the next step for Marvel for the Black Panther situation? Like, I think Black Panther was such an iconic movie for a lot of people, and it made so much money from a corporate standpoint that I feel like they have to make a part 2, and they're gonna. There's nothing that can change that. It's just leaving too much money on the table, as bad as that is said. But like, do you think they're going to recast Black Panther or make like Shuri the next Black Panther, because that happened in the comics? People are saying Killmonger can use the stones to turn him in and redeem him into being the next Black Panther. That would be kind of cool. But we had the discussion about this recently, and I want to say, like, I kind of, at first I was like, sure, it'd be great. That was my first thought. Then Killmonger, that idea of like, that's really cool and interesting. But then I was like, well, Black Panther was such a good like character. The character of Black Panther, not so much Chadwick Boseman is a great actor, but like just the character of Black Panther. That'd be kind of a shame for that character and personality to just disappear and be like, oh, it's actually Shuri now, or it's Killmonger now. I would kind of want them just to recast, and that's nothing new to Marvel Cinematic Universe. We've seen Rhodey. Rhodey got switched out before. We've seen 3 different Hulks now. It's like just I think recasting might be the best bet at this point. Have this can't have that personality of Black Panther just disappear. You know what I mean? Or change to someone else.
I think there's plenty of ways to write him off.
Yeah.
There's the thing, like, and the comics already go with Shuri, so I think Marvel could use some definite female power from like a good character instead of this forced stuff that they've given us. Like, I think they should roll with Shuri. That would be what I would do. My other thought, obviously, was you could bring Killmonger back. Like you said, there's no way that Marvel can bring anybody back. But why not give the mantle to somebody else? M'Baku, I think that's his name, the big warrior dude. Like, they can make another Black Panther or something like that. Recasting, I think recasting would be kind of in bad taste, but I'd probably still go watch it even if they did. So I'm not saying like it would make me not want to watch it, but it's still early. We lost Chadwick Boseman a week ago. Like, maybe take some time and then see how I'm feeling after that. Recasting might be all right, but right now I'm not 100% sure what I think they should do.
Yeah, the reason I say recast is because the character of Black Panther is throughout history is such a certain distinct personality, and to have someone else's personality, like Shuri's personality or Killmonger's personality, take over, or M'Baku take over the role as Black Panther, it's still a different character's personality taking on a different role. It's not actually Black Panther's characters. You know what I mean? I don't want to see the character of Black Panther disappear.
Well, that was why they picked Chadwick Boseman, because they saw him in that Jackie Robinson movie 42, and they said, hey, come over here and do that character as Black Panther. Yeah. And that role fit Chadwick Boseman so good. Like, I'm not saying they couldn't find somebody to throw into that role, but that role was made for him. And you try to throw somebody else into that, I'm not so sure you're going to get what you think you're getting.
We had a discussion about that recently on Wednesday on Comic Core with Drew Manchu and my old homie Gomer. And we're like, well, who would you pick to recast if that would happen, just to recast that role? And they threw out what was that dude that played Finn in Star Wars?
I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he's an activist, and he said he never played in another Star Wars movie. They didn't really, do him justice as a character or a role, and didn't treat him as good as other people. But like, in real life, he's an activist, and I think he would fit that role of Black Panther pretty good, man. I think he would do a decent job to see him.
When you say they fit the role of Black Panther, do you mean as a different Black Panther, or are you talking about coming in and being T'Challa, Black Panther?
Yeah, just straight up T'Challa. Be like, nothing happened. Like, same thing with Rhodey, Hulk. Just recast. Just same character, same person. Same name.
I'm not so sure. Like, I agree with that. I'm not so sure because like the Hulk movie sucked. Nobody watched them.
Both of them.
Yeah. So that didn't matter if they recast him.
Yeah.
And then Rhodey, Iron Man's a great movie. War Machine's a cool character, but at the same time, like Robert Downey Jr. was the show. So it didn't really matter who was playing War Machine.
Now you're gonna have someone in the forefront.
Forefront as the star.
Yeah, John Boyega. Thank you, John. Yeah, John Boyega. I'm not sure who else would be a good one, but
yeah, I agree. He'd want to continue. I agree.
Yeah, Chadwick would probably want someone the role to continue as well. Yeah, good call. But yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. It's a fun, not fun. It's a topic that should be talked about and conversation to have. Good conversation.
I agree 100%.
In the chat, man. Thank you for hanging out, man.
Yeah, dude.
We can keep on talking. One I know Jeffrey's got to do a show with John Comics with Kids.
Oh yeah, that's like an hour and a half away.
Hanging out there later on, but I got the Flyers game recording, so
Nice.
I gotta watch that, man. I already noted down. The score was 2-0. Oh god, hopefully they win. Don't give me no spoilers, man. Let's see here. Yo, Jason, man, let the people know if he got something going on.
Something going on, man, dude. I haven't made a video in a year on my own YouTube channel, and TJ the Slab Dragon Watson said he's going to send me a box, and I think that's going to be my first video back is on my channel and unbox whatever he sends. And I'm not trying to rush him. He said, I told him I'd be patient, no worries. but I think if I am going to come back and make a video, it's going to be for a special occasion like that. Anywhere else you can catch me is on the Comic Core every Wednesday with John Counts with Kids, Whitewell Comics and Bear Island Comics. We do a show called The Greatest Comic Book Show Ever. We just joke around, make inappropriate jokes, show memes, and goof off and be awkward. And sometimes
kind of what we do right now.
Sometimes Comic Man Andy shows up and laughs and has a good time. And then every Sunday on Alex channel Whitewell is we play Dungeons and Dragons with John Comics with Kids and JP and Daymers and Big Will.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's a good time. So that's where you can find me. Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Hey, Jason, man, I know you. I mean, you got a great collection of records. A record player behind you, man. What is your oldest record?
Oh man, oldest record, vintage record. I would say probably from like the 60s or 70s, maybe like Neil Young or something like that. I'm trying to think what else. I think my most rarest, expensive records that I have are like test pressings from probably the 2000s or 90s of certain albums where they make test pressings before they actually release the album. They have like somewhere between 6 through 12 test records that are pressed so that the label can listen to them and see and listen for defects or change of levels and say this should be different. And so sometimes they release this for purchases, and I have a good handful of test records that are only 10 in existence or 7 in existence, you know what I mean? So I have a good amount of those for different bands. And those I cherish and I think are really cool because sometimes they're the final product, sometimes they're a different mix, an earlier mix, and they're different from the actual album. So,
and just one more question because every now and then I work with the radiologist, and he's a big record fan.
Nice.
And he told me, notification, Jeffrey, just in case if you missed that. He's told me the sound of a record compared to a CD, there's nothing to it from a record. Is that 1,000% accurate?
Yeah, I would say so. I think on a technicality standpoint, like technically, CDs are the penultimate like digital clear sounding with headphones on, but with like a sound system, the reason people think records sound better than a CD is because you have that surface tension, the surface measure up between the needle and the vinyl hitting and rubbing against that, the friction. And sometimes you have some dust and it blows off, but it gives it that kind of spacious atmospheric sound as opposed to like a smashed concentrated sound of a digital CD. So that's why people think, vinyl records sound better. It sounds just more full, more spacious, as opposed to a compact CD. And when technically the CD is a digital, better sounding quality. But yeah.
All right, cool, man.
Yeah, I love records, man. Yeah, work for a record label, and that's all I do is that and comics, and now toys, kind of.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, Jeffrey, man. I'm sorry, Jason. You gonna be hanging out with who later on tonight, sir?
John's Comics for Kids and Mr. Bearded Comic Bro, I think, or the Comic Man Andy. Who is it?
They both have beards, right? One of the
I know. Those two guys, I get confused all the time.
Bearded Comic Man Andy.
It's a boy. You just hit the head. Yes. But
Andy's beard's like this. Well, he has that comb. He's constantly brushing. It's so cool, man.
Well, coming from a guy who can't even grow. Oh, and Coach Vic, that's right. And Rod, you're going to be on it too. Don't forget.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Johnny Boy said I got to pace myself. I'm fine, Johnny Boy, man. I'm fine, man. Oh yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Oh, no.
What?
It's for JoJo.
Oh yeah. Doggies.
That's what I want. My wife won't let me get one. Oh my god.
You can't even see her. She's so dark. Close up.
Ah. Yo, is it true, man? My wife tells me she won't let me get one because of the eyes will pop out.
The eyes will pop out. My eyes
That's what
pop
she
out
said.
too.
She goes, their eyes pop out. Is that true or false, dude? I can't. I can't hear you, Jason.
He's muted. Who muted him?
I didn't hear him. Did I?
Sorry.
Is it true?
Yeah. No, that's not likely to happen. Most pugs are fine. You know, I think if you were to try to make their eyeballs pop out, you could probably do it. But like, why would you do that? You know, like
really though.
Yeah, they're not just gonna pop. Yeah, most of the time they're not just gonna pop out. But they do snore. They're
I do too.
yeah, they're like little pigs. You know, they oink. You know, and they have.
Was that you, Rod?
I
I heard that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, I'm married, man. I'm married. I better.
Snoring.
Yeah, that's right. DK and Comics and Kachung, they have 2 pugs. I have 2 pugs. I have a really old one down
You
here.
have 2 of them?
Yeah. This one's really old. We had her for like 10 years, and then this one's probably like 3 or 4. So she's still younger.
So bad.
Yeah, get one, man. They're awesome. Both of them, the fawn, the brown color, and black pugs are awesome. I have 2 black pugs. They're cool. They're really chill. They like to do whatever you want. They hung out with you. They'll play video games. Like when I play video games, she jumps up in my lap and like sits in my lap while I play video games. So.
And how about the respiratory? I
Pretty
heard
good. We keep the house at like 69 or 70 degrees, so it's always pretty cool, pretty chilly in here. So they have no breathing problems.
That's another issue. My wife likes it hot. I like it cold.
Oh, okay.
So that's why that's another.
They say
issue.
English bulldogs have all those kinds of bad problems.
The short
too.
snout kind of dogs, dude. Yeah, they do have respiratory problems, and we keep it chill, so it's like they don't have a problem. If anything, I'm always wearing a hoodie in the house. I get a little chilly, so I'm always blanketed up.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So, but if you sleep in a bed too, well, you have like a fan on them, so they're fine. You know, I don't know. Yeah, but you're right, the breathing thing. If she likes it hot, then that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I got fans on everywhere, and I got a cat. I got my cat and a dog. I mean, that's fine, but they can find their own ways. But the pug is that's the biggest thing, man. She's like, no, eyes will pop out. What are you talking about? The eyes will pop out, man.
Eyes will be fine, but the breathing thing, you might have a problem with that. Yeah. That's great. Well, dude, thanks for having me, guys, man. I love seeing you guys on, and whenever I can, I like to see you. I like to jump in whenever I see the link. You know what I mean? So I just happened to come. I just got home, you know, from hanging with my wife's family, from cooking out and stuff. So
nice.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Hey, man, thank you, Jason, for hanging out, man. Jeffrey, for hanging out too, man. This is Coastal Comics. What you want to do right now is hit your notification bell and hang out with John Comics for Kids, man. And be sure you check out Jason Comics Miss Explained, because he may be dropping out a video shortly. Don't miss it, man. Your boy Rod, Jeffrey, Jason, thank you all for hanging out, especially the beautiful chat.
Yeah. Peace.